Good afternoon, friends. I'm Nancy Thompson with Create with Nancy, and it's time for some creative ink. It's time for you to get inspired and for me to help you create a beautiful project to share with others. So come on in and say hello. Let me know where you're from if you're new to my channel so I can welcome you, and make sure you hit that subscribe button and so you can get notified the next time I go live. Whoops. What did I do? I pushed subscribe to my newsletter as well. I don't have like a subscribe to my YouTube channel, but anyway, subscribe to my YouTube channel and to my newsletter, because that's where you're going to get all the details about the projects we share here in our weekly lives. So generally there is a PDF tutorial that goes along with the cards. Sometimes it takes me a couple weeks to get them all together, but eventually they land in that newsletter in your inbox. So hi Colleen, welcome. I'm hoping you're having a good day today. It's been thundering here today. I haven't seen any lightning, and just a sprinkle of rain, I think, but I think other parts are really getting a lot of rain. So anyways, so let's get started. So today we are talking about ink colors, because ink colors are on sale for the month of August. They are 15% off. So if you have missed getting your ink colors, ink pad, cardstock, refills, markers, blends, now is the time to get them at a 15% off discount. And that is not all. You can also get the ribbons, and there are you'll see there's a special category in the online store that has all look under specials, and you'll click on the 25 to 27 ink colors, and that will share with you like all the fun extra stuff there are. Let's see, right there is what I want to share. So there's designer papers, there's the washi tape, the new washi tape is there, the ink spots, there's foils, there's some twine and paper pumpkin kits as well. And speaking of kits, there are some kits that are on sale. The new one that just dropped last month, the birthday fancy kit, is on sale. The pop-up pails kit, so if you have young grandchildren or you have young children that you need to send a card to, the inside pops up. That's a cute one to get. There's even the Garden of Thanks. That's a stamping kit, so there's a block in there, there's an ink spot and stamps, and that's on sale for $11.50. I just hope there's still more that when I want to order them, that there's still some there, because that's a sweet kit. It makes a great gift for the upcoming holidays, everyone. I just ordered a bunch of kits from the funds that we raised back at the Retired Stamp Sale. So for the Christmas Angel program in Port Byron, the kits for kids. And so I was thrilled to be able to get them at a discount. And we were going to be doing some more fundraising before the holidays roll around for that kit. So there'll be another fundraising effort at our upcoming October event. So there'll be some details about that soon. Okay, so these little collections will also, there'll be a link in my newsletter, but you can easily see it all in the online store. Just kind of look at the menu and look at the different categories, not just under Shop Now, but look under specials, and that's where you're going to see the separate shopping list in the online store. Okay. All right. So let's get creating here, because I want you to come and feel inspired, right? Okay. So let's go to my desktop. So this paper is one of the ones that are 15% off. This is the Floral and Blooms paper. We have used it, excuse me, quite a bit before. Okay. And it is absolutely gorgeous. You can see all the different in colors. There's some cloud cover, Secret Sea. Last year's Summer Splash is in there. let's see, what else is in here? We've got more cloud cover, timid tiger, and of course this has got bubble bath and freesia and blackberry bliss, but there is the secret sea and cloud cover in there. And then this one, not so much. Darling duck is in this one, timid tiger, strawberry slush. So yes, so let's look at the flap side of this paper. And you can definitely see the strawberry slush, the cloud cover, timid darling duck, and timid tiger. This is like bubble bath and maybe petunia pop, last year's in color, and of course secret sea with some cloud cover. Okay, absolutely, I love using this paper. This one here is my favorite because of the lilac look. I love lilacs. So, and don't forget, the in-color ribbon is absolutely beautiful too. We're going to use that on today's card. And today's card is super, super simple. It's going to be a sketch card, so there will be a tutorial for this. All right, so I've already die cut with the Damask, not die cut, embossed with the Damask Embossing Folder. So it gives you this little damask image, very subtle, okay? Hi, Shirley, welcome. Pouring hard there, Colleen. Ugh. I have to head your way. I got to go to Costco. I need a trip for Costco, so I gotta go there. All right, we're gonna pull in some bubble bath. All right, so this is 4 1/4 by 11 inches, and I've scored it at 5.5. Okay, so let's grab a bone folder here, and let's just burnish this fold. Make sure it's burnished well. Okay, there we go. And let's see, so we are going to take our damask here, our embossed piece. This is 4 inches by 5 1/4, and we're going to simply take a piece of our designer paper. This is another one to use up some of our scraps, because lots of times you have a scrap this big. So this is 2 inches by 5 1/8. I just have a little hint of color or white showing. And we're going to apply this right on top, okay? This is a great layout with so many of our designer papers. The Charming Day would be great with this as well. Anything really, because you just need, you know, a design and a contrast. All right, so we've got this contrast here. So this is 3/4 by 5 1/8, and we're gonna lay this right up next to it. Okay, let's do that. We'll just butt this right up, and then we're going to take a 1/8 inch strip here, and I'm gonna just put a really thin bead of glue here. Liquid glue really works the best, and a 1/8 inch strip of Blackberry Bliss. And you don't need a lot of glue, so don't over glue. And that's a little bit longer than what I need, so it's easy to trim this off even with the end. Okay, there we go. So we've got some contrast on there, and we're gonna just set this, we're gonna adhere this right to our card front. This is such a quick and easy card. Okay, let's do this. Okay, there we go. Isn't that pretty? I first was doing it without embossing this, but embossing just adds so much more dimension to it, texture. Okay, so what are we going to do? Let's go to the inside of our card. So we have a piece of Blackberry Bliss that's 4 inches by 5 1/4. And our basic white cardstock is, so what is that? 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Okay, and we've got a 1/2 inch strip here. This was just a piece of scrap that I had in my designer paper folder. Yeah, there we go. I like to look at the back to make sure I got this level. Okay, hi Sharon, welcome. I am so impressed that you have your Christmas cards already done. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so let's put another piece of Blackberry Bliss down on this right here. And you have to, and it's helpful if you remember too, like when I was cutting this 4" by 5 1/4, before I cut a second 4" by 5 1/4, I cut my 1/8 inch strips. It's so much easier to cut the 1/8 versus a little piece of scrap that's left over. Okay. All right, now let's add this for the inside of our card. Here we go. Secret C and Blackberry Bliss look so rich together, I think. Doesn't that just look gorgeous together? Okay, let's add this to the inside. And I like Blackberry Bliss with the bubble bath as well. Okay, let's put this on right there. There we go. Okay, so there's the inside of our card. Doesn't that look special? Okay, let's add a greeting to this. We're going to make this just a note. So I'm using just a note from the Simply Said stamp set, my favorite go-to. All right, and this is my new. I have been using Secret C instead of Memento. So if you don't have the in colors yet, at least grab the Secret C. I think you're gonna love it versus using Memento ink, because the Memento ink, you know, the surface is like a felt pad. So I feel like the photopolymer doesn't ink up as well with the Memento ink. And I get better ink coverage by using the Secret C because it's definitely a juicier ink. You know what? We should do a comparison while I'm doing it. Hang on. Let's clean this stamp, and I've got a Memento because I haven't really done a comparison. I just need to. All right, let's dry that off for a minute. Let's grab out our Memento ink. And so you can see it's a felt pad. All right. And let's ink this up. And then you guys let me know if you can tell the difference. Can you tell the difference here? Let's get it up here. I think if you saw it in person, you could see the difference. To me, it doesn't look as crisp to me as this. I think I probably need to take like a photo of it. Let's see if we can see this. But if you saw it in person, so I would love to know if you have done that, if you've been using Secret C's, if you can tell the difference of the ink. But I can when I'm looking at it. This looks kind of like washed out, like it's, I don't know, it just doesn't give a crisp image, but the Secret C does, and it almost looks black. You know, it's got just a very hint of blue in it. Okay, so we're going to use this one, and we're going to pull in our heartfelt hexagon punch here and turn it upside down and punch out our greeting here, because we're going to just do just a note. Okay, let's grab some dimensionals. Hi, Gail, welcome. I know we were at club this week and she got to use it firsthand and see the difference. I think, and several have ordered the Secret C. So make sure to order a refill too, because it isn't in color and you're going to want to make sure that you have a refill on hand for it. I need to check out my own refills. Okay, this still needs something else to go with it. So we are going to pull in, what color ribbon? We're going to pull in some cloud cover ribbon here. Okay, so let's pull in cloud cover. And I'm going to just, instead of making like a bow, because a bow sometimes it's just got such a thick knot. So lately I have been doing these half slit knots. Okay, let's just kind of gently pull it till you get a knot, right, dough? And that's about it. We want it just a gentle knot, and I leave it attached because then I can just trim off and have whatever length that I want. So let's go right about there. So there's my only waste when I leave it attached, okay? All right, let's add this to a glue dot. So don't forget to, if you're enjoying this card, to leave some thumbs up or hearts as well. And better yet, share this video with others as well, because we want them to feel just as creative and inspired, right? Okay, so let's grab a glue dot and we're gonna just put it right here. So just a little hint of ribbon there. What do you think? There we go. But let's add a little more something, okay? We're gonna add, do I have more in here? I love, these are in color flat pearls, the 25 to 27, but I need another package. These are flat and I love them. They're just so shiny and pearly as well. Okay, so let's grab our take your pick tool and let's add, let's go here, or you know what, I meant to do that smaller. We're gonna go here and here. There we go. Just add a little bit of frostiness, pearliness to our card, okay? So before I forget, so if you're in the area and you're free on either Thursday or Friday, come to our Crafters Tea. These are the cards we're doing. It's a fun fold sketch, so they're all following the same concept, but with different designer paper, okay? And they're very simple and easy, and we're gonna have some lunch, a beautiful lunch, and crafting, right? We gotta, this bee paper is finally being discontinued. Oh, my heart is broken. So make sure to stock up on the bee paper as well. I'm trying to think of anything else as being, I think the turtle paper is as well. So pretty soon turtles will be going bye-bye. All right, and the bees. So if you're free, message me for either Thursday or Friday, because we would love to have you join us as well. Okay, Gail, yeah, it's been thundering your way more. I think it's kind of like gone around us. So we are missing all the action. It was thundering south earlier. Okay, let's finish our envelope flap, okay? Because I should mail this card out to somebody. So let's see. Let's do this. Add that. And add our designer paper. And then I'll show you the other simple and easy designs. I think this might even become a class. Maybe I'll do it in a different designer paper though. This would be good for a masculine card as well. All right, there's our card. Righto, we got that done. And let's check out our other cards here. Hang on, let's do this. Okay, so this is really just the same one as before, right? Let me put my glue top on here. And let's move a few things out of my desk. Here we go. Okay, so here's this other design. I used Bubble Bath card base, and there's their inside with the Blackberry Bliss accent. And then this one uses the Cloud Cover card base, very similar with the stripe there, and then the Secret Sea ribbon. And we use Timid Tiger pearls on this one. There's that. And then here's this one right here. I like these. I like these two colored flowers together. I think they look pretty. Hi, Charlotte. Welcome. There we go. Inside. And then this has got a Darling Duck card base right here. And we used a Strawberry Slush ribbon and Strawberry Slush flat pearls there. All right. And then finally, here's the envelope to go with this one. pretty much the same. Strawberry Darling Duck card base, strawberry slush ribbon, and pearls. And then the inside. So these are just scraps I had in my scrap paper with my paper. So, okay, everybody, let's see what else I want to say. So you can order at createwithnancy.com. Click that shop now button. If you need any of these supplies, shop that sale. The sale is good. The in color sale is good the whole month of August, and everything as always is while supplies last. So if a paper runs out, most likely it will not be in stock for the remainder of the sale, but you never know, right? Just all depends on where the supply chain is and what's going on. And what else is there? That watch for my newsletter. It's been a super busy week. Just with everything going on, designing, trying to get things ready for our October event so I can get that information out, but that is coming soon and will definitely be in the next newsletter. And that is open to anyone. The more the merrier is the way I look at it. My team is, a lot of my team members are working with me on this event, so it should be fun. It's our first event together, so I'm excited about that. All right, so let's see, where do I want to go? Here we go. All right, so that's it for today, everybody. A quick and simple card sketch, right? So we will see you again on Friday. I'm not sure what we're doing yet. We'll see, okay? But hopefully it will be a fun fold. I'm not quite sure. We'll figure it out. I don't know if can I turn this into a fun fold, this design? We shall see. I don't know. Possibly. I'm going to put my thinking cap on and see what I can do. All right? All right. Well, have a good night. And if you need anything, have any questions on anything, feel free to reach out to me. And thank you so much for everybody for joining in. And so glad that